Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert Adam Duran answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
All right, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're already back for another episode of Local SEO in 10.
I know. These just fly by. It's great.
I can't believe it's almost October.
Yeah. COVID times, man. Is it October? It's 2020.
It is still? All right. Well, yeah. In 6 weeks, we have an election. That's awesome.
Yes. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully everything goes smoothly. That's all I got.
Oh yeah. No more riots. That'd be good.
That'd be awesome. Anyway, today I have a weird topic. Actually, this is kind of a really weird one that I don't think a lot of people are aware of. So I thought it'd be interesting just to talk about it, introduce it to our listeners and to you, because I know this one you might not even know either.
Okay.
All right. Do you know what a PDF is?
A hard copy document that's a soft copy document.
Okay. It's a digital document, right? So you sign PDFs or you download stuff that are PDFs, documents, right? Mm-hmm. Well, it used to be that Google wasn't able to read these PDFs. But now, actually, for the last 10 years or so, they have been able to read those. So this is another avenue that a savvy business owner should take advantage of in their local SEO strategy. PDFs, not just your website. That's crazy, right?
I guess. I mean, you seem shocked every time Google does something that should be ubiquitous. But to me, I'm just like, okay, like you said, this has been around for 10 years. How are you not using this?
Oh, well, local businesses, I mean, Google has been able to read these for about 10 years, but they didn't publicize it. So this is a great chance for local businesses to start producing them. And most likely within their own business systems, they already have these ready-made documents already made. So by attaching them to a part of your website, like your homepage, those documents that you put there have a great chance of being indexed by Google. And then they can become a featured snippet, which we've talked about before. What's really cool is they can become another vehicle to highlight the keywords and services that you do.
Okay.
So all of those lead to different ways and higher rankings within Google, because your competitors, I almost can guarantee they're not doing it. So this is kind of another tactic that I would, strongly recommend you guys take a look at what you have and start producing them. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. So what do you make into a PDF? You could do, if you're a restaurant, you could do a menu. That's easy, I would think. You can do, if you're, a company, you have specification documents for your products. That could be a PDF that acts as a vehicle to increase your rankings. If you're a consultant of some kind, you have white papers, case studies, and of course the ubiquitous ebook. If you have the top 10 ways to save money by going solar or something like that, how to choose a solar company, those kind of how-to lists really lend themselves to be made into a PDF.
Okay. I agree.
Make sense?
Yep.
All right. So now while you're listening, you're like, what can I do? What can I do? So think about your own business, what you could offer document-wise, and then go through this list of what I'm going to say right now, and then add those to your document. Okay. So to do that, you can make your document in any kind of software, Microsoft Word. You can go anything, right? Then save it as a PDF. Then you want to open it in Adobe Acrobat. You can also create a PDF online with a service called like Canva. You can make a beautiful PDF. Once you do that, you want to download it. Once again, open it in Adobe Acrobat. And the reason is because with Adobe Acrobat, it allows you to really minimize the file size. So there's a cool thing that called Fast Web View when you save it that will really push down that size, because we want to have a really small document. So that way, the larger the document, the less likely Google is going to read it. So you want to make it really small file size. Only use a few fonts, like 1 or 2 fonts throughout the whole document. Don't use a lot of crazy, font sizes or styles or anything, because all of that means a larger file size. Got it?
Of course, yes.
Oh, well, okay. So just like a website, you want to have the fastest document possible. You want to have the smallest document possible. Inside that, you want to name it just like you would name your homepage. So your name should be keyword rich. So not just like home or document or a long line of numbers. You want to have, if you're a general contractor, home, kitchen, bath remodel, your city name, who you serve. So where you serve, what you do, those category words that we've talked about before, that's what you want to use to name your document. Okay. Everything clear so far?
Seems very straightforward.
Right. When you're I think so too. But this is another avenue. It's really interesting because local businesses never do this. So it's really rare that you would see that. And so that means this is a great chance for you to step above your competition pretty easily. Okay. So the other thing is, when you're creating that document, you want to make sure that you're using clear headings. That means your heading structure, you should have an H1, and then your subjects under that should be an H2, an H2, an H2. Follow that layout so that way Google can read that. So include a lot of bullet points, numbered lists, and really importantly is short paragraphs. So short paragraphs means 1 or 2 or 3 sentences. Okay?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead. I like it.
Yep. What should you not include other than like numbers and home?
So a lot of times when you're saving a document, it'll default to some crazy. I see you're clicking. All right, sorry. I see Jamie's clicking.
How can you see anything?
A lot of times, what you want to do is make sure that you're fixing a lot of stuff. So the PDF that you create on one program might include a lot of weird information. So using Adobe Acrobat, you'll be able to go in and look for those kind of strange information. So you can, with Adobe Acrobat, you can go in and change those properties, add a description. These are all metadata that Google needs. Okay. And so when you do this properly, just like when you make a web page properly, Google is able to understand it, and it could make a featured snippet, which is awesome. So when you have a featured snippet, that means you're going to rise above your competition anyway. All right, last one. This is what I think is kind of like the local juice, the really, really important stuff, and that is add some local content about your business and your city to that document. So it could be at the front, it could be at the bottom, wherever it is. If it's a menu, you have your final page of the menu. It should have a paragraph or 2 about your business and your city. In that paragraph, you want to have some links. You want to link to your Google My Business listing, and you want to link to your website. So at least those 2 things, at a minimum, have those 2 things, because what you're doing is signaling to Google, again, that you're local and that you're relevant. So both of that's super important. And it's just like you would do on your homepage. In that PDF, you should totally do it.
All right. That sounds fine. Right. Should you have links or pictures back to like a city monument or a city hall or something?
If you have taken them yourself, you could think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you get them off of Wikipedia, then you have to, you can do that. Yes. And Google does love that because it recognizes that photo. So you just have to give an attribution to that. And no big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great tip, Jamie. Good.
Hey,
Nice.
look at that.
Hey.
Finally.
Yeah.
Some positive review. Go ahead.
Last, when you're saving it, you want to make sure that you save it as an older PDF version. So we want to make sure that when your customers download it, it's not all crazy and they don't get that message of, you don't have the latest version of whatever.
All right, that sounds good. And when
that would suck.
Here's my favorite thing about Googling, and then you get a PDF result.
Yes.
It's like Google doesn't really let you know until you've clicked on the link 20 times that it's an actual PDF.
It does. It just says PDF really small next to it.
Really small. Hey, Google, here's a suggestion. Make it bigger. How about that?
All right. Sounds
because I have like 30 PDFs of the same file. And I'm sure it would have been nice because you're clicking on it. Nothing's happening. Oh, great. I filled up my hard drive with PDFs.
There you go. Awesome. For the possible curmudgeons in your customer base, you should name it whatever PDF. How's that?
Nope. Google should have a much bigger PDF. It gets me half the time. It's
half the time. Yeah. All right. Well, that is actually for your local businesses. That could be actually a good thing because, all of those clicks, that can help that business. So thank you, Jamie.
Well, I think I know what I'll do. I'll just have it default to my Google Drive and then fill up Google servers with their PDFs until they fix it.
Problem solved.
There you go.
Love it. All right.
Snake eating its tail.
Next up, climate change. Okay, Jamie, take it. All right. That's all I got for today. So make sure when you do this, you have to think about your business, what you in your business you can already have as basically a PDF file and upload it to your website, link to it on your homepage, and watch that, the analytics for it, watch it grow. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Very good. Well, these great suggestions as always. If you do have a question, please send it to us on our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10. It's also on LinkedIn as well. And then make sure to share this podcast with anyone that you know that is having maybe a hard time in this COVID time. Especially restaurants, they are just getting brutalized during shelter in place. So anything we can do to help them get the word out and make it easier on them, the better. Make sure to rate and review our podcast, and that way it helps our rankings and gets us out to more people.
Yes, great point. See you later, everybody.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.